Hi, you guys. I'm just checking in because I had the worst thing ever. I just had my first, well, it wasn't my first actually yarn prolapse situation, but it is a big one. Look at this. What the heck? It took a long while for me to find this little end. And this is the new yarn that I just bought, so I don't know about this. Stay tuned. So I've just installed my new yarn winder, just came in today. Let me show you. Look at it! So I'm gonna wind this baby up and yeah, see how this one works. So I'm back and I took, I think, yeah, 37 minutes to get this ball, or at least the prolapse unprolapsed, and now it's looking better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wind some more. Uh-oh. No, it's falling off. Ta-da! Here we go. So I just finished up winding up this skein of yarn to compare. This was before and this is after, so it's a little more compact, like this. Turn the camera. Okay, so you can see it still needs some work with the tension. But that was also because it wasn't it was tangled a lot, so I feel like my second skein that I will wind up better. But this is the result. First time winding up yarn with this thing. Yarn winder. Pretty nice, pretty good. Also, this color is supposed to be apricot, but to me it's really orange. It's really bright, so I thought it was gonna be more muted down, and I would use this for making a shrimp. But now I think I'm gonna use the coral color, which is this color. So yeah, I need to decide on. I'm gonna wind up this one just to see, because this one feels a little bit different than the core one, even though it's the same brand and the same type of yarn. So let me try it out. I'm honestly really scared to pull the center, but I immediately found the center, which is a bit different from the first time I tried this. So let me go ahead. So I just finished up winding up the second skein of yarn that I had in the apricot color. And you can see it's a lot more consistent than the first one I did, but that's only because there were so many knots and stuff inside the skein in the first one. The second one was a lot better. The last few rounds, the tension was a lot looser than at the beginning here. And that's because I had to hold down this thing, the yarn winder, while I was winding, because it's not really connected well. You can see it's crooked and it will swivel up when you're working with it. Unfortunately, I can't use it on a bar table because the clamp, which pinches down on the wood, on the table cover, I mean the table top. Jesus Christ, my English today. Yeah, it's not wide enough to clamp, so I had to use it on this coffee table for now. I do have another table, but that room is a mess and I don't want to be in it right now. I'm gonna take care of that soon. So, and it's not great, as you can see. It's wobbly, and I now I'm putting a lot of force on it, but trust me, it's really wobbly when I use this thing. But yeah, the second one came out more consistent sorry, than the first one, because it's the second time for me using it, but also because the skein was intact and did not in the process, sorry. Yeah, so I'm gonna crochet some stuff with this, and like I said in my last video, this is like the same brand yarn as this color, but the quality of the thread is a lot different. This one is softer, more velvety, but also more fragile than this one. This one's also really soft, but it's not as fragile. So yeah, I'm gonna crochet with this and see what we get. So I'm gonna try out this pattern with those two colors that I just wound up. At first I'm gonna use this coral color. And I'm gonna use a 5.5mm hook. I used the Clover Amore hook. And yeah, I'm just gonna see how this works up. I hope it will work up nicely. And yeah, we'll see. So I just finished up this shrimp. He's really cute. It was actually a quite difficult pattern. I didn't expect it. But yeah. It's not really difficult, but it was like different from what I've done so far, pattern-wise. But it's really cute. So if you like it, you can check out the pattern. And yeah, it's from G Beans Crochet. So check it out on Etsy if you like it. I think he came up really cute. And as far as the yarn goes, you can see it really frayed a lot. It was quite okay, actually. It's really soft, but it's quite delicate. But it was also really smooth to crochet with. So, but it also came out smaller because I used a smaller hook. I used a 5.5 Clover Amore. However, I feel like it would have been a little better if I used an even smaller hook, and normally I use a 6mm hook. So yeah, that's something to consider. It's a bit smaller than the yarn I would normally use. So yeah, next I will try it out with the different color that I got from the same brand, because that felt a little different to this color. And I will also try it out with the yarn I already have from Lammy Yarns, Chenille 6. So, yay! So, quick update, because I'm reviewing this yarn, and what I came across is that already that the structure, or I mean the consistency of the yarn is wildly different between colors, and here you can really see it. The pink is it seems a little bit more ruggedy. It's also really soft. You can see the difference in the strands. The right one is more dense than the left one, and the left one is way more soft than the right one, but they're both soft. The left one is more velvety soft. And let me show it in the light. You can see the difference here. And you can also really tell on this little swatch I've made. So that's the update. Hi, I'm back. It's been 11 days since I filmed the last time. Yeah, I don't know why. I wasn't really motivated to continue. But here I wanted to show you the different shrimp I've made using the Velvet Lux yarn that I ordered in bulk. And you can see the difference. The stitch definition of the left one in apricot color is a lot better than in the coral color. However, this one feels a bit more soft than the apricot one. And you can also really see the height difference of the finished product. Well, I cannot really show, maybe. We can see the size difference a little bit, I think. Wait. You can see the right one is a little bit smaller than the left one. And I don't know if it's because I got used to the pattern, making it the second time. But yeah, it's a lot tighter as well. So that's one, and now I'm just gonna try it out with the yarn that I regularly use. This is Chenille 6 by Lemmy Yarns. I only have this bright pink color. It's like a rose blush color that I use mostly for blushing my amigurumi. But now I'm gonna use this because they don't really have a good orange color, or I haven't bought it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna use this color to really compare the different yarns to each other, because that's why I'm doing this review. I couldn't bring it up to do it sooner, so... But yeah, you won't notice it anyways, because I will edit this video together, so it doesn't seem like there's 11 days between. But just so you know, my tension might be a bit different, so the outcome might be a bit different because of that. And also, I'm not really used to crochet with plush yarn at the moment, because I've made a tiny snail with fingering weight yarn. So it might come out a bit tighter because of it, but yeah, I don't know. And I'm just as with the Velvet Lux yarn that I used for these guys, I will use a 5.5mm hook. Yeah, to compare the end product, the overall end product. So just so you know. Oh, get in focus. There we go. So I just want to show you guys how I weigh my yarn, and also calculate how much yarn I use in the project. So I will weigh my yarn before I start. So this is the Lemmy yarns that I'm going to use for this project. It says it weighs around 29 grams. In fact, don't think that's true. It weighed 27 grams before. Now it's 28. You know, it's just not very accurate, just so you know, but you will get an estimation of how much yarn there's in the ball. And when I finish a project, I will weigh the yarn ball that's left, and then I will subtract that amount from the yarn amount that I've started with, and then I would have the exact amount of yarn that I used, because when you weigh the project itself, it most likely have stuffing in it, and some safety eyes on and other add-ons, and you won't have the exact number that you use. So this is the method I want to use, because you sometimes also cut off some extra yarn, but you still use it for that project. So yeah, that's the amount you need to complete that project. And to be sure, I will weigh out this piece that I've made before. It's 20 grams, so using that ball that we just weighed was 28 grams, so we will have enough probably to finish up the shrimp. So let's begin. Hi, good evening. And I just wanted to show you that I finished my pink shrimp. So I used the Lemmy yarn Chenille 6 for this, which I regularly use. And I use a 5.5mm hook, just like the other shrimp. And he came out really cute, so I want to show you that. And I've got the other shrimp here as well. So this one is the apricot color. You can see they're very similar in size. And the pink one is actually a little bit bigger. but that's because I probably stuffed it a little bit better. And also, I think here in the corner, I tried to make this look a little less gappy. Use kind of like a decrease, but not really decrease in the process type of stitch, but it didn't really work out for me. Well, it was worth a try to me, because I don't like when holes appear in my work. But yeah, it's okay. They're really cute, and yeah. So to compare them, the coral color, just like I said before, this one is a little bit more sparse. The thread is a little bit more sparse. Stitch definition isn't as good as the apricot color. But it was really good to work with anyways. But it's a little bit more delicate, so you need to watch out when sewing and stuff. But yeah, you need to do that anyways, so. But yeah, it worked out fine, in my opinion. So yeah, there's a difference between some colors. The skeins are not consistent with each other. I don't know why that is, because it's the first time I've bought yarn from this company. But if they have another sale for like 50% off, so $2.75 per skein for 100 grams, I'm in, baby. I'm in. So yeah, that's my review. And with that, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. I have another video I'm working on. Sorry it took so long for me to make my second video, but I hope you enjoyed it. And oh, I forgot to weigh the shrimp. Wait a minute. Alright, we're gonna weigh this baby before I head off. So the first shrimp was 20 grams. The apricot one. This one weighs 22 grams. I can show you. So this is the apricot color. This one is 20, so it's 2 grams less than the Lemmy Yarns one. And this color is 17 grams. So you can see like there's a little, like a small difference between them. And probably this one weighs a little bit more because I've stuffed it pretty well. So now you know. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me again, and I hope to see you soon. And yeah, bye bye.